born with the gift of cystic fibrosis. I guess you know that you're pretty sick when you get a call that you're about to get a lung transplant and you're super excited about it. So 2 years and 2 months after my double lung transplant, my lung function started to drop and I was eventually diagnosed with chronic rejection. I got pretty sick pretty quickly. Within about 2 years, my lung function had dropped to roughly 10% of capacity. I was 73 pounds, and the doctors were estimating that I had somewhere around 6 more months to live. Why am I still here? What is my worth? And that was a tough place to be. And then along comes my new lung transplant coordinator, and she calls me up and she says, you know what, I want to get you on the list again. And you think that I would be so happy about that, but I was so irritated. I had just gotten to the point that I was looking forward to the other side, and now she's telling me that I have a 50-50 chance of living or dying. I was out of the hospital in less than 2 weeks, and I've had over a decade now of good health, so very, very lucky. I decided actually when I was in ICU what I wanted to do with my life. I decided that I wanted to help other patients and families. So after volunteering for a while, I became a professional patient advocate working in the area of oncology. No matter what our role happens to be, every single one of us is a ripple effect. And you have no idea how far your ripples go and to which shores they may land. With all of my wonderful experience as a patient, I'd lost touch with the actual patient experience. Because what she was experiencing was a deep physical and emotional experience that was primarily internal. So what was happening was that I was asking her questions that she actually didn't care about. She wasn't focused on whether or not the care team explained things to her in a way that she could understand. She was more focused on her physical experience of having cancer. And I thought, wow, that really didn't take me long to forget what it was like. We want to think about experience, and we want to understand how do we capture what that experience is. Tell us what a good experience means to you. So first of all, we found out that people really do think patient experience is important, and it guides a lot when they can. It guides where they choose to go. But you knew that already. We also found that people valued these things in this order: people, process, and place. And we discovered that patients and families do not distinguish between safety, quality, and experience. They are all the same thing. So we have to ask ourselves on a regular basis, am I aware of how I'm oriented? So for those of you who don't know, Kelly Clarkson was the first ever winner of American Idol. Now, why was I crying because Kelly Clarkson's song was on the radio? Because I got her there. Yes? When we become invested in the process, we become equally or more so invested in the outcome. I was invested in Kelly Clarkson's career because I was participating in it all along. You might say I co-designed her career, right? And patients and families are exactly the same. The more that we are invested in the process of designing our care, our treatment plans, the more our goals are incorporated, the more we are considered as individuals, the more we will be invested in our outcomes.